Mr. Vitale.
How you doing?
There he is. Better known as Dick Vitale.
Hey, guys, I could barely hear you.
Oh, God damn
Even
these
Dick
phones.
Vitale says
Come on,
that.
Opie.
Hey, well, we're having a problem with the phones. Is this... Let me try a little something here. How's that?
A little better?
A little better.
A little better?
Yeah, no, that's better.
All right, that's a complaint that everyone gives us day in and day out, but for some reason they just don't know what the problem is. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Where are you calling from?
I'm in Florida right now.
Florida, getting ready for the big tourney?
Yeah, I got to leave tomorrow, and I got to go to the ACC. I'll be doing 5 games there.
Very nice.
Tough work, huh?
I got to be totally honest with you. I'm usually a huge college basketball fan, and I'm not going to try to fake it. I haven't really followed it this year for some reason. Maybe because we just started this new gig at XM and I don't have the time.
Well, you're wacky. That's all, you know what I'm saying? You're not following it. You're wacky. It's been great.
Oh, I know. I
bury you on the air.
I take a peek here and there, and I was watching that game over the weekend.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, Dick.
Yeah, I just lost you guys.
Oh, boy. Oh, these technical problems. Yeah, that game.
Well, when are we going to, are you going to let me know when we're on?
Huh?
Are you going to let me know when we're on?
When we're on the radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Okay. Where are you guys located?
We're in Manhattan.
You're in Manhattan right now?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the weather out there?
It's a little cold. Not as warm as where you are.
I tell you, it's cold out here. My wife's complaining. It's going to be 64 today.
Oh, jeez.
Well, what part of Florida?
I live in Sarasota.
Sarasota, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, spring training, the whole bit. I love it down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you do when you're not, doing the college basketball?
I do a lot of speaking. I do a lot. In fact, as soon as the season ends, I'm with the Washington Speakers Bureau, and I do a lot of motivational speaking around the country for various corporate groups, etc. So keep busy, and I've written not bad for a guy that can't read or write. I got 7 books.
Yeah. Do you play golf or anything like that?
Yeah, no, I do. I play a lot of tennis. Play golf, and I'm not good at golf at all. I'm a much better tennis player, but I live on a golf course down here in Florida. It's called Lakewood Ranch Country Club.
Yeah, sure. Well, I guess we got about another minute. We're going to start the interview. So,
yeah.
What do you think about LeBron James so far?
He's phenomenal. You know, he's terrific.
Better than Jordan, you think?
He's going to be in that category when it's all said and done, but he has to win yet. He hasn't won, you know, and obviously he's very young, but that's the one thing that Jordan did and did so well. He was such a big-time winner. You know, getting stats is one thing, but time will tell. I mean, he's only 20 years old. I mean, Jordan didn't win until he was like 26 or 7, so.
Well, and he's got to get the supporting cast like Jordan.
Exactly. He's got to get the cast around him, and seems like a good kid. I mean, it's my little surroundings with him. It's tough not to get carried away when you're making that kind of cash.
Yeah. Don't you think?
Hey, I'll tell you what I'd like to say, man. I'm tired of those New York papers burying Alex Rodriguez, calling him the most hated player. Players don't like him. Hey, it's one reason. I happen to know Alex well. They're jealous of the kid. They call him a con man, because he's nice. He cares about his image. You don't read about him with drugs, alcohol, steroids. I mean, I find that very frustrating.
Yeah,
well, that's the New York, papers. You know, the sports guys are animals.
Well, you guys are heard all over the country.
Oh yeah, it's a national show. We're almost back from break here. It's amazing, you know, getting back to the LeBron James thing, where they're trying to tell these guys they can't go into the NBA. You know, these high school kids.
Yeah, it's tough. He's so different.
Yeah, but if you have the opportunity to make millions of dollars in the NBA, why shouldn't you?
Well, you know, a kid like that is unique and certainly special, but there's so many others that make that journey that aren't ready for it. I mean, he's a rare, like a Tiger Woods or like a Serena Williams. There's some rare people that just have great talent, but when you look at the majority, aren't in that role. And unfortunately, there are a lot of kids who think they're LeBron James.
Well, it seems like I think the colleges are afraid because they're going to lose a lot of good players.
You know, I'm telling you, man, I am having a tough time.
Yeah,
I hear you in spurts, you know. I hear key words like LeBron James.
We're trying to work out the technical glitches. That's why we haven't, started
You
yet.
can't get it louder, huh?
Yeah, this seems to be a problem. I don't know if we're going to have to reschedule or something.
Is that? Can you hear now? Is this possible for you to hear?
No, that's better now.
Maybe I might have been speaking too late. I was saying that it seems that the colleges are really worried that like these young players are going to wind up just skipping college and going right to the pros.
Oh yeah, it's a big dilemma. It's a big problem.
But I mean, yeah, it just seems like it's kind of hard for someone to pass up that kind of money, man. 'Cause if you're in high school, all of a sudden a team is like, well, we'd really
most of these kids come from socially disadvantaged situations where, obviously, in a stroke of a pen, they change their whole life for their family as well. I mean, one understands that.
True.
Good point. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I hear you better now.
All right, because I think we're getting ready to go back into the show.
Okay. Are you guys on live right now?
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony program. The ONA virus spreading across America thanks to XM Satellite Radio. On the phone line, we got Dick Vitale. Hey, Dick.
How you doing, guys? What's going on, man?
There he is.
What's going on? It's been a long time since we've talked to you. I think we talked to you once on the old show back at WNEW.
Well, let me tell you this, man. I know you've not been following college hoops like you should, and you've missed a heck of a lot. Let me tell you, it has been absolutely phenomenal. This year probably better than in the last decade because so many kids came back to school and didn't go chase those crazy dreams thinking about the NBA. We had so many great players return, like the kids at Kansas and North Carolina, and it's just been a phenomenal year. And March Madness is going to be absolutely awesome, baby.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I've been following college basketball this year like no one's business, man. And I think you're right because a lot of these guys didn't jump to the pros, So these college teams are all stacked with a lot of talent.
Yeah, you're right there. There's no question. Opie and Anthony, let me tell you something. I got fired in the pros because my guards look like you two suckers, man, and that's why I got the Ziggy.
Yeah, I got to tell you, man, Kentucky, Duke, Wake Forest, North Carolina, Illinois. Could be anyone's tournament this year, huh?
Well, I think there's about a dozen teams that could win 6 games in a row. I think there are a lot of teams, could go on and win 2 games and get to the Sweet 16. But then you start to separate them when you talk about winning 6 in a row and being a national champion. You just right now hit some of the great ones. Right now, I look at some of the number 1 seeds will probably be Illinois, Wake Forest, certainly North Carolina, and I think Kentucky might sneak in and get a number 1 seed.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. Syracuse a long shot, I'm thinking, this year, but they're in it again.
Well, no, Syracuse is going to be a very dangerous team with that 2-3 zone, and certainly if Jerry McNamara and Hakeem Warwick, a great tandem, if they get any help, they need a third guy to step up and be big and score consistently.
Tell me about it. They could that kid that comes off the bench. Oh God, what's his name?
Roberts.
Yes, Roberts.
Roberts or McCroskey or a guy like Pace is certainly a guy that can give them point production, but they need somebody to help. Certainly, they're big too, and they can create problems. I think Connecticut's as hot as anybody, and the reason is Marcus Williams is probably the most improved player in America. He has really improved at the guard spot, and their front court for Jim Calhoun has been sensational. Villanueva, Boone, and certainly Rudy Gay.
Yeah, and with him, shooting those jumpers from the outside, it opens up the middle for the dude on Connecticut there.
Yeah, I tell you what, you know your hoops, man.
Yeah, I know.
That defense, baby.
That's right. I mean, you spread the floor, then you can get the ball in the middle to, what's the guy's name on Connecticut? I can't believe
Are you thinking about Boone or Villanova?
Yes, of course.
Yep.
And what
Fantastic.
do you think of Gonzaga this year?
Gonzaga is a very, very dangerous basketball team. Certainly no longer a surprise team, but a team that certainly is going to create problems again, and very talented, and just won their conference tournament over a really good St. Mary's team. And I'm telling you, St. Mary's is good. They won 25 games. I hope the selection committee considers and certainly puts them in a tournament they deserve to be in.
Sure, yeah. Gonzaga, I believe they're rated 10th in the nation now?
Yeah, they're up there high, and I think they'll be certainly like a number 3 seed or 4 at worst. And I think, again, a team that you'd certainly put in that category as one of the 12 that would have a chance. And we haven't had a team win the national title or even get to the Final Four from the non-mega conferences, and they're one that can. The last time it happened was like in '79 when we had a kid from French Lick, Indiana named Larry Bird. We had the Magic Man there, and we had certainly the University of Pennsylvania was there as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very exciting tournament this year.
Hey, Dick, the injuries going to hurt Boston College?
Boston College is certainly a club that, has been a real surprise. In fact, Al Skinner would be my National Coach of the Year on my awards. He's done a phenomenal job with that program, and certainly a dangerous basketball team. But I just wonder about their guard play. If it's good enough to be able to march on to get, we talk about that special place at the Final Four.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, not many people are talking about Maryland this year.
Well, you know, Maryland's right now, you know, hanging by a thread.
Barely, right?
They may be playing the NIT, man, for the NIT championship unless they get some wins. They got to play Clemson tomorrow in a tournament down in the ACC, and that's a must game for them because they've lost their last 3 in a row. And the bottom line is they need a win badly. They're 7-9 in conference play. I think if I were on a committee, and it's truly the 34 best at-large teams that get selected after the 31 automatic berths, there's no one in their right mind can convince me that Maryland and Georgia Tech aren't 2 of the best 34 teams that are there. But again, you look at 7-9 in conference play, that becomes scary in the eyes of the tourney people that select.
But, Dick, are the injuries going to hurt Georgia Tech this year in the tournament?
Well, you know, the injuries hurt them earlier in the year, but now they got everybody back. And Georgia Tech, a club that I think will be in a tournament. They had the big win over Clemson for them. That was major, and over Miami. So they're sitting at 8-8. And I think they'll be in a tournament. And they're one of those dangerous teams. If they're a number 7 or 8 seed, I mean, how would you like to play them in the second round if you're a number 1 or 2 seed?
Wow.
I mean, that would be a dangerous spot.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Dick, who do you think has the heart of a champion this year?
I think the champ's going to come out of Chapel Hill. I really do. I think that when I look at North Carolina this year, I think it's going to be their year to celebrate. I think Roy Williams is going to finally get that national title that has just escaped him down at Kansas. I like this club. I like their offensive ability. I like their commitment to the side on defense. I love the combination of Felton and May. They got a great freshman in Marvin Williams, the magnificent one, Marvelous Marvin. I'll tell you, I really like North Carolina. Don't count out Duke, obviously. They got some tough kids, well coached, and they got J.J. Redick, who I would right now, if I would cast my ballot today, in fact, I'm casting it today for the John Wooden Award, and my ballot, I'm telling you guys first, Opie and Anthony, the National Player of the Year. I'm going down to Durham, North Carolina, and I'm going, yes, past the envelope, J.J. Redick.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
I like your choice.
Of course. Yeah.
You know, but some of the fellas on Illinois would have something to say about that.
Yeah, they got a great guard combination. I'll tell you,
what a
threesome, and Williams and Brown, and certainly Luther Head. All three have been dynamite all year, lost that heartbreaker to Ohio State, but they accomplished their first goal. That was the Big Ten championship, and now they're chasing the Big Ten tournament.
Dick, we're getting some instant feedbacks here. Someone's talking about Duke being a good team, but they're saying that the injuries may...
The injuries to Duke?
Right.
Well...
I can barely hear you now, Opie.
No, that was Norton. He was talking about the injuries to Duke, but...
Yeah, you know, they like Sean Dockery, and that's certainly going to hurt. But they got the big three when you talk about Redick and Ewing and Sheldon Williams and good support players. And Lee Malchione has been an incredibly improved player and really has come on big, giving them a three-point threat. So they've been able, as long as they can put support players around those three, they got a chance to win. And they got kids that play so hard. Watch Arizona, too, coming out of the West. Arizona is a very dangerous basketball team. Salim Stoudemire's had a phenomenal year this year. He's just done really a great job, especially at clutch time. And Lute Olson knows how to win. I mean, the guy's a big-time Hall of Famer and knows how to win. So Arizona, you know, Washington's going to be very dangerous. They're very explosive. So the Pac-10 is a lot better this year than they've been in the past.
Yeah, the Big East isn't really representing this year that much, but...
Connecticut, Syracuse, I'll tell you, the Big East is a very deep conference, maybe the deepest in America. In fact, they're going to have probably, I think you're going to 7 teams are going to come out of the Big East.
Sure. Well, how about this, Dick? Your Final Four.
My Final Four, you guys put me on the spot big time, man. I haven't seen the draw, but right now I'd go with probably Illinois, Wake Forest, North Carolina, and I'm not sure the fourth. See, I don't go to the RPI, guys. I go to the Vitale Ball Dome Index. I go right to my Ball Dome, my VBDI, and it has not been able to give me a fourth team yet. I have 3, but I can't get the fourth. I have to wait till these tournaments play out at all these conferences. So right now the VBDI is telling me, Dickie V, wait a minute, baby, and you guys better go get FHM. Go get that magazine, because they did a feature on me in that magazine. And don't you dare to look at the other side of where they did the article on me. See, the problem is nobody's going to read my article when they go to the other side of the page.
Oh, my God! All right, well, you said it all. Well, what is that article about?
It's all about the tournament.
Yeah.
All about the tournament, Q&A, about working in television. Sure. I hope you guys have seen my DiGiorno ad flying through the air in Duncan.
I got to tell you, hilarious.
At the DiGiorno Pizza, there's a guy 65, acting 12, Duncan. Remember what I told you now. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno, baby. Also, I got a new one coming out with Pontiac. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's coming out on Sunday with Greg Gumbel. And then I got one with Hooters that's a lot of fun where I'm going fishing. And the Hooter girl says, I just
plugs more than you, Jimmy.
Mouth. Oh, man, she really hurt me, man, saying she caught a nice, large mouth. But I'll tell you this, I'm so happy with the Hooters people because they've donated over $300,000 to one of my favorite charities in memory of my buddy Jim Valvano, the Jimmy V Foundation for Cancer Research. And, guys, if you can just simply help us out, we're trying to raise money for battling cancer. Just anybody that would like to help us, call 1-800-4-JIMMY-V. 1-800-4-JIMMY-V, and let's beat that disease that comes after all of us. Whether we're rich, we're poor, we're black, we're white, we're Catholic, we're Jewish, it doesn't matter, man. It comes after all of us. And the only way we're going to beat it is by raising dollars. All
right, Dick Vitale, it's always a pleasure.
Hey, guys, you want to find out more about the tournament?
Yeah.
Go to my website. Just go to DickVitaleOnline.com. Every day I put up who the teams to watch, all kinds of information about the tournament. Make sure you go to my website and make sure when you go there, Opie, I know you need it. You better buy a Dickie V alarm clock to wake you up in the morning. Oh, my God.
Now, you plug whore. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Dick, you're picking Wake Forest. A lot of people are not picking them to go as far as you are.
Well, you know, Wake Forest, a lot of people think they're going to get bumped out because they don't defend really exceptionally well. They rely on their offense. But something tells me they're going to respond in the tournament and play on a defensive side as well.
But what about the injuries to the defense?
What's about the what?
What about the injuries to the defense?
Well, you know, he said something about their defense, right?
The injuries.
Injuries to the defense.
No, their defense really is a situation where they just got to make a commitment. If they focus defensively, I mean, they got themselves a heck of a cast of players. Chris Paul's as good as it gets at the guard slot. In fact, I'll lay on you my All-American team. Just I gave him my Player of the Year. Chris Paul will be my point guard. J.J. Redick, my scoring guard. Hakeem Warwick will be one of my forwards from Syracuse. Wayne Simeon would be my other forward. And we're going from down to Utah, man. Remember this name, Andrew Bogut, 7 foot from Australia. Has been absolutely super for Utah. Now, look, I even gave you my All-Star, my All-American solid gold team.
I hear you.
I got to get a TO, baby.
Dick, the only problem is Connecticut guarding the perimeter. Can they do it?
Yeah, they can guard the perimeter. I'll tell you one thing, man. You're a little bit down on the Big East. Don't be so down on them.
Well,
yeah.
You know.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Dick, I thought I knew a lot about college basketball, man, but you embarrass me every time.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I wish I had your nice youth, your cash. Loan me some cash, man. I heard you guys are breaking the bank.
Well, yeah, we make a lot of money, and we got, we got big ones. So.
Well, then just make a nice check out to the Jimmy V Foundation for Cancer Research, will you?
There you go.
Hey, let's not forget about that kid Ewing, though.
Yeah, not bad.
He's very impressive. I think he's going to do a lot in this tournament. So.
All right, man, I got to go.
All right, Dick, thank you. It's Dick Vitale, everyone. Oh,
Bye.
Dick. Dick.
Yeah, I hear you.
You scumbag, Opie. Oh, my God.
He's good.
It's a switch. It's a switch with him. God, was that funny. Yeah, okay, we're on. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, baby.
He rocks.
Where's that, Steve? Get Steve in here.
What happened?
There's, did you pull the sound from that Dick Vitale goes apeshit?
That's what I just handed Opie.
Oh, my God. I watched the video. I hear he had a problem with it.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to wait till he was off the air. He had a big problem with this Camp Chaos bit called Dick Vitale goes apeshit, so I pulled the audio from it. And
it's a flash animation. Yeah. Online, that's hysterical. It's Dick Vitale. He's out there talking. He's announcing, and it's just awful language and him doing awful things to himself. And it's very funny. I don't know what website it's on. Can you get it?
Oh, we should have brought it up to him. No?
It's Camp Chaos.
Camp Chaos, but we have the audio here.
Yeah.
He didn't like it. None.
No.
I heard.
No.
None too much.
All right, let's take a listen to this.
During the greatest month of sports in the entire world, March Madness, baby! this pregame report when a rusty farm tool lodged in my skull, baby! Oh!
Dick. Yeah, jeez. Is he dead? Check and see if he's dead, please.
Holy shit! That was like a diaper dandy in Cupcake City, baby! $100 for me, you fuck faces! Dickie V can continue this report with a farm tool in his skull and with his genitals smashed by a topless midget with a sledgehammer, baby!
Oh, God!
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers! My pecker is like iron, like a Marconi man, baby! March Madness kicks ass! And the next round is gonna be a dipsy-do, baby! And that'll be the upset in today's matchup, baby! I'm Dickie V! Enjoy the awesome game coming up, baby!
Wow, we just lived through that.
I know.
But the video of that is up online?
Oh, yeah. It's
Camp
very
Chaos?
funny. Yeah,
which is
Camp
a great.
Chaos.
That is a great website to go to. So, all right, well, I hope people enjoyed that interview.
It's very funny.
Because I'll tell you one thing: we don't know anything about college.
No, that was all written down on these like prep sheets. Like you could fake it because you do know a lot about basketball.
A little bit.
Jimmy, I like it was nothing. Just
the
about
same
the injury
question, and I almost laughed at one time.
Almost.
You did.
I just
You couldn't even get the question out. What about the injury?
To enjoy that in the replay, just realize I do follow college basketball. I didn't watch one game this year for whatever reasons. I had no none of us had a clue, and we pulled it off.
I hate college basketball. I never watch it.
Oh.
I know nothing about it.
Could you tell who didn't have the sheet in front of him? I didn't say a peep. I'm just like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. What do I know? Very funny. Dick Vitale.
All right, we have time to squeeze something in. Dick Vitale broke down. We love crying audio. Do we go there?
Oh, I love that.
Or do we go with the I was raped T-shirts that someone is making?
Also crying video, audio, video.
Well, Dick Vitale, what is this, Danny? Basically, he was nominated to be into the Basketball Hall of Fame, right?
He's in now.
Oh, he's in?
So this was...
He called in. Well, he called in to a radio show earlier in the day, and then I think at 11 a.m. yesterday it was made official.
Oh, okay. He was inducted as a contributor.
Right.
So he never really played hoops.
No.
I wouldn't put any of these guys in that never actually played the game. I don't care about that.
Yeah, like...
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. You're just an announcer. There's a million of you. Dick Vitale wasn't that special.
It is odd to put in announcers.
It really is.
I'm going to play the game.
Name an announcer that really deserves to be in a Hall of Fame.
Well...
Johnny Most.
The Scooter played.
Johnny Most.
Stop with your Boston
Celtics?
crap.
That guy right there, Johnny Mo, Larry Bird goes down in Paris. Oh, my God!
That guy?
Harry Carey. Harry Carey.
How about you get them a Broadcasters Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
And you stick it somewhere.
Exactly.
Whoever wants to just go look at them can.
Exactly. They have the Boxing Hall of Fame is upstate. Where is that? Upstate New York somewhere? It's just a hut on the side of a dirt road.
Yeah, some of these halls of fame are not even a hall.
You go in, it's a dollar.
Door jam of fame.
It is. The Boxing Hall of Fame is just disgusting. It's like $1, and they have like fists. Just the black dude's fists in like glass cases.
Broken white jaws.
Ashtrays made out.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Thinking of Jimmy's.
You ever go to Springfield?
What was that, your CD?
Yeah, trinkets I own made from gorilla hands.
Right.
You ever go to Springfield's Hall of Fame? The Basketball Hall of Fame?
No.
No, I drove by it, though. It looks like a big basketball.
It's an S-hole. It is god-awful. The NBA has to take that over and do the right thing.
Well, it's in Springfield.
A lot of carjackers.
Yeah, Springfield.
It's a horrible place. Anyway, Dick Vitale breaks down at the Hall of Fame, I guess, ceremonies or whatever.
Elected as a contributor. Please welcome to the class of...
Elected as a... What did he contribute to basketball?
Contributor. I don't know what that even means.
Elected as a contributor. Please welcome to the class of 2008, Dick Vitale. Dickie V.
Is it awesome, baby? What is it?
I tell you, Jim, it's mind-boggling. When I got the call, because I thought I was going to become the Susan Lucci of the Hall of Fame with all the rejections. But when he called and he said, "Sit down," I'll be honest with you, I cried like a baby. And I sit here in awe. Look at these giants. All I've ever done. I can't run, can't jump, can't shoot, but just have had a tremendous, I'd like to think, passion about the game.
Oh, my God. This is great.
Anthony's crying.
I'm crying over
Anthony,
here.
what's wrong?
I'm crying. Just put Visine. Eyes are burning from Opie's dump.
What? Don't blame me. You've had dry eyes all morning.
Hey, Dick, get a hold of yourself.
Exactly. I mean,
get a hold of yourself, indeed.
You're just a contributor.
Wasn't he saying I can't jump, I couldn't shoot, but I have a passion for the game? Was that
Right.
Well, then you shouldn't be in.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm getting at.
How many people have a passion for the game but they can't play it? Get me in the Hall of Fame.
Broadcasting Hall of Fame would be good, but no one would go to the Broadcasting Hall of Fame, so you have to lump the broadcasters in with the real athletes.
It's in Dullsville, man.
My Jewish foster father, Ken Laz, should be in the Hall of Fame if that's the case. He had a real passion for the game.
He should be in the Porn Hall of Fame, except I can't keep it up, but I'll have a real passion for the game.
Yeah, exactly.
for the art.
Yeah, I'm with you. And then it continues. Listen to this. More Dick Vitale.
My parents, I'd give anything for my mom and dad to be living today because they were my greatest inspiration. My mother, I watched her with a stroke. She would take her leg, drag her leg down the stairs, go downstairs and sew coats. My father would press coats in a factory and then come home and walk the mall till 12 midnight. And they inspired me and taught me about work ethic.
All right, get a hold of yourself.
Who's going to badmouth their parents at an induction thing like that? Who would?
Right.
I wish my parents were alive to see this. Do you? What, see you bawling like an infant?
Your father can realize he raised a Mary.
Come up and slap you in the face.
Yeah.
You know, this gives us a good excuse to play one of our favorites.
What's that? Oh, okay. When I grew up...
Years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, did you?
With 2 very bad knees. And a dream to become a Major League Baseball player.
Listen to True. Best word ever.
I thank God this dream came true.
Mike Schmidt.
Go back to Dayton, crybaby.
Yeah. Mike Schmidt.
And that flavor saver under your nose.
The dream came true.
Let's try another one today. Dick Vermeil.
I'm so appreciative of what my coaching staff has done. And these players, jeez. These players, jeez. That's my boy. My boy Blue.
Is he the one that was always crying? Which one? It was Dick something.
That's the one. Yeah,
Vermeil?
he's the one.
Yeah.
That guy, he couldn't stop crying. If they hit a guy hit a double off the wall.
It was football. It was football.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's why he cried.
Yeah, what the hell? They're playing football.
There's football game. They redid the NBA Hall of Fame. It's nice. Okay, I didn't know. I haven't been there in years. I'm sorry.
Shame on you, Opie.
Listen to the whole clip. There's more with Dick Vermeil. We'll go back to the beginning here.
And these players, jeez. Excuse me. Okay, Karen. These guys are unbelievable people. Nobody knows these guys, except maybe their moms and dads or wives, better than I know them.
That's great.
Wonderful.
Forgot to mention kids and uncles.
Want to try another one?
Sounds like an old movie, doesn't it?
The Cry Like a Bitch Hall of Fame. They should all be in that.
We got Brett Favre, but this wasn't when the recent one. This goes back a bit.
Mm-hmm.
After the game, Packers quarterback Brett Favre gave an emotional farewell.
Well, if it is my last game, I want to remember it. Stuff. I miss these guys and miss the game, but just want to let them know that I wasn't planning on doing this either.
He ended up playing, what, another couple of years?
That was in
At least another year, I don't know.
College.
And then we got Brett Boone when he was cut from the Seattle Mariners.
Pretty sad day for me.
He's a snot sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've gone through a lot in this city. A lot of great times.
Typing in the background.
We've scuffled a lot last year and a half. And then, I feel like a baby.
Sound like one.
The city's been so great to me, and I've had a lot of success here. Played with some great guys, great people just around. And the fans have always been awesome, great times, tough times. And you guys have been good to me, and I appreciate that.
Get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, it must be tough, though. I mean, you've been a macho man for, 15, 20 years, never cried, never showed emotion to your wife or kids.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, it's all over. Now you're just going to be an old guy in a chair. And
Well, no.
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
Bobby, my theory is very, very simple. These guys cry because they're no longer going to be able to go around America and bang broads on the road. Now they have no excuse. They're stuck with their wife at home, day after day after day after day. They don't have it. They don't get to go to the cities and do their thing.
Yeah, they're just home weed whacking,
right?
Tending to the gar. And it's actually cool for like a couple months. You're like, this is great, honey. Bringing out iced tea, sitting on a couple chairs you've never sat on with her. And then it's just all downhill.
Yeah.
I think today is
nothing.
She comes out one day. Did you take out the garbage? Did I ask you to take out? You're like, oh.
I was a Major League Baseball player. Now I'm taking out the garbage. He just cries every day after that, just like he did in his speech. His wife is like, oh, my God, I'm married to a crybaby. Hey, you think you could take the kids to... I was playing... when I first left Dayton, Ohio.
Hey, we got someone on instant feedback. How many times are you going to do the same effing bit? Not funny anymore. First of all,
no,
you ass.
Damn it. Thought it was.
Today is Take on the Haters Day. We do have haters out there that don't even like the show, but they listen anyway for whatever reason. We just played 3 or 4 clips. I don't think we've played in years.
Yeah, true.
This is the one we always play.
I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for all you've done to your bodies.
What?
It's still real to me, damn it. Thank you.
Easy, man.
Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Funk, for saying what needed to be said.
Say it.
I don't want to see it.
Let me tell you something.
Was that from There Will Be Blood? What was that?
That's a wrestling fan in a gymnasium.
Really? Jesse Ventura may have. I wonder if he knows that clip.
I'm sure.
Take it easy, man.
Take it easy, man.
Take it easy, man.
Let me tell you something. I could easily hear that clip another 100 times before I would start getting sick of it.
And we will.
That's right.
Before the end of the show.
We got more Dick Vitale. So then he went on Mike and Mike's show. Got to give Mike and Mike credit, I guess. Dick Vitale used to call our show. What happened with that? We're not the big get anymore? What happened, Than?
I think, didn't we say something pretty stupid to him?
Well, what happened, Than?
Sorry, Bob. It was one of those, you did 10 minutes with him and then said, all right, so we're going to be coming back in 5 seconds, and we're going to start the interview.
Oh, right. Yeah, I
pretty
think
funny.
That's true.
That's awesome.
And he was talking on the air, and he thought he was off the air.
Yeah.
So he's saying all kinds of crap.
Yeah, I think he gave out his home address. Yeah. I think there was some kind of connection where he lived close to my sister in Florida. So I'm like, oh yeah, where?
I'll tell you exactly where.
I think he pretty much gave out where his condo. I don't know, whatever. I'd have to hear it again. All right, so then he called Mike and Mike.
This has to be an incredibly special time for you and your family.
All I can simply say, wow. I mean, I'm just, I'm in awe. I just in awe. You're right. I can't hide it any longer. I was notified, and it will be official probably today at 11 o'clock. But I have to tell you, I cried like a baby when the guy told me because, I mean, I just can't believe it.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
To be able to have my bust up there with people I've idolized, people I've been in awe of.
Every time he talks, his adult sons must go, oh, great, here she goes again. Okay, he just weeps he's known for it.
Hey, he's got a passion for college basketball. I understand that, but get a hold of yourself.
Bunch of young men throwing a ball through a basket. Guess what? Weeping.
Stop.
Went in as a contributor.
I cried in front of my dad, and he told me, if you're ever crying like that again, there better be an arrow sticking out of you. That's what he told me.
I cried because of my dad.
Did you?
I'd punch me in the face, throw me down some stairs. Oh, God. I remember the day I learned how not to cry when you get a beating, and I was like, oh, this is great.
It's a good one.
Oh, I didn't cry. I'm a man. And then 30 years later, I'm crying.
You're weeping in some shrink's office.
Extreme home makeover. Move that bus!
Oh, I'm with you! I'm tired!
Do you cry?
Oh, God. You're crying at little midget women getting married, getting engaged.
Man, if you don't cry at the whole move that bus, you're not human. Move that bus.
No.
Oh, God.
Every freaking
Great if they backed it over the family. God, but I love that.
They moved the bus. There was a burnt-out husk of our house. That's what you get.
I had to stop watching that show because every Sunday, like, I got the teary eyeballs on one side of the couch, and my girl I know she's got the teary eyeballs, but she should because she's a female.
It's the worst. It's the worst because she goes, oh, baby. Like, she loves you more because you can shed. But I'm not shedding a tear because of that. I'm just thinking of, like, my childhood having nothing. And, you know.
It's all
like,
self-centered.
Yeah, it's all like I had nothing. I ate cream of tuna every day. And,
Extreme makeover, yeah, when they say move that bus. The black family with the fat lady falling down.
I've just watched that on YouTube.
You got to see this same black lady. She was probably one of the best ever.
She just got shot because the house is still in the same neighborhood.
God bless DVR because they showed the promo of this black family with the whole move the bus moment, and she actually passes out, and her daughter falls down on the pavement too. We rewinded it about 20 times. Rewound. Sorry, we rewound it like 20 times over and over again, watching her fall down.
That looks like that's the same emotion that comes out when their son is laying dead in the street.
Yeah.
It's just one emotion. They fall down on the ground.
Very emotional people.
Yeah.
I like how they made it brick, too. They made it still look like the projects.
No, this is when they're telling her. This is when they're telling her that she's going to get a new house.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, they got to find the clip where they move the bus because this same lady falls down again.
Is that when they pick her up? They yell, "Move that bus." She's a large woman.
Did she really pass out or just fall because she's clumsy and fat?
No, she looks passed out.
No, when they move the bus, she definitely passes out because you see her legs just go weak. I don't see it up there, Danny, unfortunately.
You just can't.
We'll try to find it for after the break, all right? We have to take a break.
You see how her hair kind of flies up like an old bitch being punched in the head?
Yeah.
We have to watch that over next time.
Of course we do.
A few new observations.
Please.
They put that whole bit up on YouTube. If you search Opie and Anthony and hit date, you'll see the latest Opie and Anthony videos on YouTube. And they show the old lady, the 90-some-odd-year-old lady getting punched by the black guy, and with your commentary. It's pretty funny, actually. It's worth checking out. Hey, the Dick Vitale clip, you got a short clip of us making fun of him, Danny?
Yeah, it's just to briefly set it up, what you guys had done was you had him on the phone for maybe about 5 minutes and then told him that, okay, we're about to go back into the show, and then he just immediately, once you guys hit the music, he turns it on, because he was kind of flat at first, and then he just kind of turns on all his emotion when you say that you're on the air.
Very good.
I mean, yeah, it just seems like it's kind of hard for someone to pass up that kind of money, man. Because if you're in high school, all of a sudden a team is like, well, we
most of these kids come from socially disadvantaged situations where, obviously, in a stroke of a pen, they change their whole life for their family as well. I mean, one understands that.
True.
Good point. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I hear you better now.
All right, because I think we're getting ready to go back into the show.
Okay. Are you guys on live right now?
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony program. The ONA virus spreading across America. Thanks to XM Satellite Radio. On the phone line, we got Dick Vitale. Hey, Dick.
How you doing, guys?
What's going on? It's been a long time since we've talked to you. I think we talked to you once on the old show back at WNEW.
Well, let me tell you this, man. I know you've not been following college hoops like you should. And you've missed a heck of a lot.
There you go.
Oh, that was horrible.
We busted him pretty good.
I hear my voice during that interview.
Yeah.
And I have no recollection of that whatsoever.
No?
None.
No. Were you high on dope?
Maybe
No, it's been 18 years, 9 months, 6 weeks, 2 days, and 4 hours.
This is why Voss should be shot with a salt gun in his mouth. Because he says, without a drink or a drug in my body.
In my body. Can't fit with all the swollen tumors on my kidneys.